So my name is Marium. I work at the Democratic Engagement Exchange, and I lead all of our elections work.
What is it about elections that gets you excited?
I think honestly, every election I've been part of, I walk away with so many friends, so much community. Like there's an energetic exchange that happens in elections when you're really part of the campaign team, part of the building that happens, that has a lot of momentum for the future. Like I have built whole nonprofit organizations with people that I've met on the campaign trail. And so being able to continue to cultivate that for people across Canada is really exciting.
And with the most recent federal election, we had historic turnouts. What do you think was driving people to the polls, or the excitement of participating in democracy? What's your take on that?
I think it was a moment of nationalism where people were really responding to what was happening down south, really feeling like this was the moment where they could articulate a belief in Canada and a belief in protecting our democracy, protecting the values that we have as a country. And so I think people really came out for that in this election.
Yeah, and I think it was historic for many reasons. We had both turnout, but we also had a huge youth turnout. So how do you think politicians, governments, organizations, nonprofits can get people continue to be motivated? Specifically, how can youth be motivated in getting politically engaged?
Absolutely. I mean, I think to start, everything is political. Youth are political. If they look at the issues they care about in their day-to-day, those are political things that could have impact should they choose to get themselves involved. And so I think for government, for nonprofits, for politicians who want to get youth involved, it's starting with abundance mentality of seeing youth as people who already hold all those answers. They already have the intuition about what are the issues that they care about, what are the values that they want to espouse in the world. They already have a political inclination for how they can talk about these issues on social media, and it's just about that translation piece. How do you support them with entering into a political space without feeling intimidated or feeling like they need to be in the know to actually be part of it?
How did you get involved in this work?
Ooh, that's a long question. We have time. I mean, the context here is that I'm Indo-South African. And so for my grandmother, they left South Africa during apartheid, and they didn't have the ability to be politically involved in that country. So when they came here, it was something that was part of my family ethos and family culture, that we have the right to protest, we have the right to vote, we have the ability to share our political opinions without feeling unsafe or under threat. And so that was the origin of it. So it's been part of me since I was a little girl. And then my real start was I was a page at Queen's Park. So I was delivering water to MPPs and passing notes between MPPs. And it was a great experience. I really got to see the theater of politics up close and personal. And I found that to be dramatic and exciting as a kid. So I kind of kept on with it.
Well, I'm so glad to see that you're participating in the healthy democracy and encouraging people to get out there and vote. And I think it's really important as we're looking at what's happening in the world right now to reflect and remember how we got here, the rights that we have. So very well done. I want to thank you so much for your time.